All right, how's it going, everybody? It's Fighter here with another deck tech. I've also been challenged to jump in here on this deck tech. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna do the Mega Lopunny deck, and I've been challenged to get to Master League with it. So there's gonna be a lot of editing. There's gonna be a lot of updating the deck, but overall, you need the Badoo for obvious reasons. But on top of that, you need to focus on the retreat cost being 0. That'll come up here in a minute. Shaman, just because we have to deal with the the dragon, and then star of the show, Baniri, Mega Lopunny EX. That's going to be our main person to move in. We're going to be using this Gale Thrust attack a lot. And the idea is, and this is where I said it would come up again, Badoo doesn't have any retreat costs, so that's going to be an easy swap in. To get Mega Lopunny to build up that Gale Thrust. Then I'm going to use Dunsparce, which Dunsparce also has a 0 retreat cost. He's also working toward my draw engine, which is the Dunsparce. And the way this is going to work, you see a 3 retreat on here. We're going to use Runaway Draw when we put him into the active. And when we use Runaway Draw, he's going to disappear from the thing. He's going to draw me 3 cards. And then I'm going to move Mega Lopunny from the bench to the active spot, activating the Gale Thrust again. So overall, the intent here is to keep using Gale Thrust as many times as possible. If we need to, I have Fan Rotom. Hopefully we get him on the first turn, or I can Pokepad for him and get him on the first turn, and get him out to the field. Meowth is pretty self-explanatory. This is mainly so I can go and get bosses' orders again, because I also need to manipulate their field to be able to win with Mega Lopunny. Now, moving over to trainers. I'm on the fence about Crushing Hammer. I've had it work out really well, and I've had it not work out so well. So this might be one of the cards that ultimately gets cut for maybe Buddy Buddy Poffin or something like that. I'm not sure, but I've had this work out really well. I only put 1 Mega Signal in the deck, and it's because usually I am more focused on getting everything else out, and the Mega Signal, usually I get the Mega Pokemon while I'm trying to draw out all the other ones. Pokepad, go search for everybody except Mega Lopunny. Switch, this is going to be the bread and butter of how we're going to get Gale Thrust to keep working. So one of the examples, and I've already done it in a couple of test matches, was the Badoo was out on the field. I retreated the Badoo, moved my Mega Lopunny up, attacked. Then when it came back to my turn, I used Badoo to come back and push Mega Lopunny up. Well, in that back and forth, Badoo got trapped in the active and then taken out, and then I was stuck with another Pokemon that had a 1 cost to retreat, and I didn't have my air balloon. Switch was how I got them out. And then I got Mega Lopunny to go back again, activating Gale Thrust over and over. Boss's orders, that's for me to pull up their EXs that they're hiding on the bench for me to take out. Judge, this is how I'm shuffling my hand and getting the cards that I need. Same with Lily's. Wally's Compassion, I play 3, and it's just to keep Mega Lopunny up and going, because Mega Lopunny only needs 1 energy to do the attack that I'm trying to do. So if I do Wally's Compassion first, heal it, get the energy back, then I can turn around and 4 turn play energy back on Mega Lopunny, and Mega Lopunny gets to attack again. Air Balloon, I only really had room to put 2 in here. But at the same time, I don't think there's any need more than 2 for this. And then moving on, we have the Maximum Belt, and that's because Mega Lopunny, even with that Gale Thrust, will only reach up to 230. This will push it to 280 if it's against an EX, which I'm finding I can hit those Teal Mask Ogerpons by pulling them up off the bench, or if they make a mistake and they put it forward, and I take them out with the Maximum Belt. I know that you can take them out with just the Gale Thrust, but the Maximum Belt is to do as much damage as possible on the actual EXs that have like 330 plus HP, it turns into having to attack twice. And then energy, we're going to be using the mist energy so that we can stop the effects of other attacks against our active. And then this can be any energy. I just put fighting energy because it was the daily challenge this time. And it can be anything that you want, but it's basic energy, and it's because we're using colorless Pokemon. It does not matter. All right, and then let's go into it. Just interrupting for a quick second. I have a coffee brand named Full Hand Coffee. If you want to support the channel, besides doing a like or a share or a subscribe, buy me a cup of coffee. Also, never forget, always espresso yourself. This is going to be a match where not only is it deck tech where I'm explaining it, but it's also a challenge to get to Master League like this. I have found that there's no real advantage to going first or second. You kind of end up in the same boat. But I will say you end up a lot of the time fighting to get basics out on the field. Because a lot of yours are stage 1 and basic because you're dealing with the Dunsparce and Mega Lopunny. Honestly, it looks like I have a pretty loaded hand with the crushing hammers. Oh, it's a Fez! That means he didn't get any basics in his hand. Very nice. Alright, we're going up here. We're gonna get... No, not yet. We're gonna do... Nah, you know what? There we go. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that out there. There's no reason to play that yet. I have to play that next turn. Yeah, okay. And push it over to their turn. Hey, hopefully they get stuck with the Pheasantipity. Who knows? All I know is with Dunsparce out there, I'm about to Mega Lopunny and move in. So just got to get 1 energy. And I've got 10 out of 60. Salvatore. And see, these are the ones I'm always worried about because the HP is too high. So it makes it to where I focus on grabbing their stuff on the bench or making it to where this can't attack. And you put the basic energy on there because you're trying to hard retreat it. But you realized that what you would put forward doesn't have anything. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and trap this Pheasantipity. Fantastic. Then I am going to hit this switch while I can. Jump up to Mega. Lily's Determination. See here, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I did. I did get it. Fantastic. There's the energy. Then we're going to use Runaway Draw. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. We're going to grab this. We're going to Gale Thrust. Bam! Alright. That's 2 prizes down. It's going to hurt dealing with this Mega Sharpedo. I'm going to have to make sure that it has no energy. Because if it gets to... It's going to take 2 hits. And if it gets to Hungry Jaws... Yeah, it's going to be difficult. So I would say my go-to move here is probably going to be throw the air balloon on Mega Lopunny. Retreat it. Maybe I can get a switch. If I get a switch, that'll help. Now that I said that, probably all the prizes I have left are a switch. To make sure I knock my challenge out, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh yay! I used two energies here. Let's see here. Air balloon to get you out of the active. Retreat. Gonna throw Badoo up there. Then I'm gonna use Crushing Hammer. I just go ahead and use that, because even if it fails, whatever. Alright, and then I'm gonna throw Lily's Determination. Man, I really need that switch. Veneeri, go here. Dunsparce. Okay, we'll go with that. See, this is where it ends up being a hard retreat, because I did not get the switch card. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to retreat the Badoo. And since I Lilied, I'm going to have to get Boss's orders back in my hand, too. Wonder if he's going to go for the hit. Okay. I appreciate your service, Shaman, but you're not useful right now. Alright, let's go with... Put the basic on here. And then we're going to use Judge to see if I can get what I need. Come on. Okay, that was only partially useful. Hard retreat, because I don't have... Alright, come in with the Gale Thrust. I wonder where my maximum belt is. Watch, everything I'm talking about needing is prized. That would be phenomenally bad. Weird that he's in a darkness deck, but he's reaching into the fighting. See, Hungry Jaws won't kill me. Oh boy. That good old Cornerstone. Okay. This may frustrate you, just a little bit. Hard retreat because I don't have the right card. Jesus. This is where I need more air balloons. There goes that Mega Sharpedo. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. All my good stuff was hanging out in the prize pool. Yep, I know. It's 260 off the rip. Because I take the 130 and double for weakness. That is okay. I wonder why we're going for a... I'm thinking that crushing hammer's gotta come out. Okay, energy, energy, energy. Let's go with Wally's. Then we're gonna grab the retreat. Bam. Then we're gonna hit the Gale Thrust. I don't know, when the crushing hammers go off, they are pretty dang useful. Yep, same 260. I wish you had another trick, because, I mean, that one's getting pretty boring. Let's throw that on there. Let's do Lily's Determination. Yeah. This time I don't even have to... Okay. Sweet. Oh, man. The coin flips today. Whew. Alright. Switch. Bring this one in. Then we're going to use the Dunsparce. I'm going to go here. Let's see if I get anything useful. Wow. That's a lot of the Dunsparce. Okay, then we'll... There's no reason to throw the Fan Rotom out there. Oh no! The Mega Lucario EX, no! Man, Mega Lopunny just came in there for the win. Alright guys, I'll keep tinkering around with this deck. I'm not sure if the Crushing Hammers are going to stay, but I'll update you as I go up the ladder, and I'll let you know of any changes that happen while I'm trying to perfect this and get to Master League. You'll have a great day and stay caffeinated.